It's a gate crash though.
Oh, long A trap, which I love. They're isolating one whole spot.
They're going for this A pressure. It's going to keep most
it
of
is
the
a good
EDG
fake.
players at least tethered to the spot.
Actually, both teams faking here because EDG were making it look like it was
they're gonna get a free
nobody
C
playing
site.
A when suddenly there's 4 players over in that side of the map.
Both teams trying to.
Oh, then Sova big flank.
Swarm drop down.
No.
There for Leaf, unable to really rest the steady hands there for the kill onto Chichu, but catching this in theory and at least in practice too. Trent does get that kill, so Kang down.
So now what? Killjoy is dead, so the turret won't shoot.
Over that re-exploration in through garage. Chichu.
Oh my god.
Will be dropped. He's looking to.
Oh my god.
His team onto these players here. Icy still comes up with one just before the trade.
Oh, Simon.
Another. And now just 2 against the 3. G2 have got to try and hold this one back here. Util in the back pocket. Simon's got that fault line to be let loose along with the paranoia through the back. Valen could not stand a chance against it. They know where the last is.
Wow, what a
Jonah P
retake
is
shot.
no more. Another pistol round here for EDG. We were highlighting the ideas that they had coming into this map. They look well drilled on Haven. That's why it's that scary, tumultuous territory here.
I mean, Leaf dying early like that when at 5v5,
they've had to
that is devastating. Okay.
Smoggy potentially
Or
gonna be
default.
tested here.
This smoke, they have to hold garage now because the camera doesn't hold
They
it.
can pull a few players out of position, maybe get a kill. Meanwhile, full lobby control.
Right? This camera does not see over. Yeah, it does.
Like, do I use it? What's going on?
We're gonna retake garage now
like
with breach util,
really,
Cypher
really
breach.
strong against this Viper wall.
Yeah, they are.
It can be
That
punished
is
in other ways.
just bonkers, though. I mean, going for the flash re-clear.
Wow.
The crossfire's already been set up, and it's a gun given away, but Leafy's got his back wide open, so Simon will happily take that time in against him.
All right, well.
Aftershock is good
Now
too.
what?
And through the back, Icy trying to TP and make a play.
All right, not a terrible
second
round.
one now crewed up here for EDG.
Has got to step up. Probably Valen going in and trading these out.
He's holding it. I thought he was gonna stun instantly.
The sound bait here out towards A lobby.
Still making it feel like it's only nobody home on A.
That fault line still being held by
Leaf
Simon.
loves, I know from experience, loves walking into garage. The trip break.
A little bit of mid-rounder, making sure that they can break some of this util. It's drone forwards.
They're gonna break both trips, which means there's no trip C. They should know that.
We're barely down into the minute mark.
It's good defaulting.
Oh, Simon, what are you going for here? You silly Billy. Dropped, man. He's taking risks to try and get that mid-round information. Stun.
Wow,
connects,
good
but Leaf's
help
over
from
it.
Leaf,
Over
man.
the shoulder. All it takes is a few bullets to drop down Kang.
I love this defaulting.
That is an enormous risk. Just a hard read that G2 were going back and going into an A exec.
Saw him, right?
Smoggy barely spotting the shoulder on either side here. He is the one in danger.
Oh, they're fighting mid. Oh my god.
There you got to take risks. It's a good paranoia.
Oh my
Take on
god.
too many more of them as well. They want to make a good go of things here, but Trent's going to be
Honestly,
swinging
not a bad
the might
bonus,
of the rest of
all
his
things
team, and
considered.
they do put a
They got
stop
3
to
kills
any
back.
sort of bonus round aggression. Probably going to be seeing more of the same here from G2.
Okay, same thing.
Cautious
Mid
at the
default.
beginning. EDG fully disrespecting A lobby, just walking all the way up. Now they hear the Euro all popped up, and G2, he wants nothing to do with it.
Free
over the
C
top
bomb
as well,
site.
just
Get
straight
out of
from the
here, you're
lineup,
dead.
EDG players going to be trying to evacuate into
big,
the arms
big,
of Leaf. Already sucked up position in through garage here. They hear the footsteps as well. EDG just crossed up.
Leaf.
Nobody not expecting like Leaf
Gorgeous
could
play.
already have repositioned there. Fake into the
And he
TP.
didn't die at all.
Not going to be setting his eyes there for long, but not
Perfect.
also going to be winning out the fight. He's going to be dropped. And at this point, with just Simon and Smoggy left alive, forced to save these rifles.
He loves
Simon's
garage, man.
petrified. He thinks that Leaf is
I
gonna be
can't
sitting
believe
around
they're going
behind
for
him.
it. What is happening?
In his head there, Leaf was just pushing out garage, and Leaf is going to be popping out of, you know, window or pushing around behind him. He thinks he's fully stuck in that spot.
That's fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I could've
Obviously,
thought
we
that.
can tell that Leaf had decided not to take that particular snack and had gone off in a different direction to make sure that the post plant was secure in other areas. But
Another map
EDG
3 would be crazy here.
getting a little stressed out in these final 2 rounds with the correct ways to respond to things. It was a beautiful insert, though, from Valens holding the fault line. They're holding the stuff. They're
same.
not actually
Oh,
going
no,
for
they're
the
going
early
in.
round, flushing out A lobby.
Oh my god, is he gonna clear right?
There's no
Surely.
TP necessary. Nobody.
Wow,
Punished for
man.
the hubris. Yes, it is
Nice.
these weaker
There's-
weapons in the
they
hands
just
of these
can't
EDG
get any
players, and they want
mid-control.
to try and make usage of them, but to their own dismay.
Spike drop. Time to jump. Decoy.
They can't get any mid
I think
control.
you're right on the money as well, talking about that kind of push and pull from EDG, where the defense onto A, it's going to be weaker. Kind of looking to do some damage.
Yeah, it's not necessarily weak, it's slow. I think that's the biggest issue that EDG are currently having.
Is this looking bad for Paper X next match? Well, it
ideal
depends on their
world, they would wanna
vetoes, depends on if they
flush out
change
A lobby,
comms.
clear it out,
We'll see.
and then get back to doing what they're
I mean,
doing
honestly,
the rest of the
form-wise,
map.
a little bit, maybe.
G2 just going to be looking to get some players out alive, although Leaf might want to go hunting. 2 away from a pretty big ult. He's the one watching the flank though, and money is booming, so you don't really have to worry too much about losing some of these guns. Taking Jiggle.
Oh yeah, they still have to play against Foot.
Taken out.
Yeah, I mean, good luck. Fuck.
Last one left, right through the wall.
Forgot about that.
And to add some additional context to G2's Haven, we haven't seen it very much this year.
No.
We've only seen it twice, I believe. Both times playing this over Breach comp, which was a surprise to us, because when G playing on this map,
There's so much A control
I've
here.
already seen the difficulties for EDG to get a handle on that A lobby.
Thing is, no matter
Because they
what
fully
happens,
commit
this
the
Viper
bodies
wall
and a
makes
bit
it
of
so they
utility
don't.
to
These A guys
clear
never
out
know
early. The Viper wall.
if these guys are A or not.
yeah, I think nobody needs to be using his drone
Oh, full
from
B hit.
shorts to clear out that area.
And then Trent with the
Someone else
post-plant
jiggles
Sobal.
all day long. This is a mistake I think that a lot of people make against this Viper.
Wow, he could have actually gotten it down.
Certainly one the Sentinels made when they were playing.
G2
They were
really
tapping to
efficient.
see if the breach would ult.
A couple of ults to be used.
That's
This
literally
seems
why
like
they tapped the
EDG,
bomb.
they've got a lot
They wanted the
in their
breach
back
to ult
pocket.
there.
See the tap of the orb, that was the intent.
But I think
of it.
now
See
they're
if they have
realizing
those
that
protocols to-
the bomb site's kind of free. They
Both
should just plant
flashes
B.
have been used already on A, just to re-clear for information. And there are still 3 players deeply committed to the A site of 50 seconds on the clock. They're not ready to flood defend into B right now. Now they're starting to get a move on. Now
Simon's
they're
got the ult.
starting to get here.
Fault line's good. Aftershock even better. They'll be able to get themselves out of there with the util. Yes, at least. Now
This round's over.
G2 at
G2
the end of
wins.
the day. Kang. It's like tap. Forced out the first wave of things, which happens to be the bullets. Snake bite, lay it out on top. All alongside it. All grouped up. There needs to be an extra element here from EDG if they want to try and navigate this spot and situation. It's a drone out and through. It's going to get that tag onto Valen. Going to be util used to clear him out here. Wall blocking the way, but holding it down out through Garage and whipping the rifle around, spraying.
And didn't even have to use Sobal. They are fucking golden this half.
G2, but very well organized and navigate advantages of the composition. Here's a bit of a push. Looking like they're trying to feign.
Interesting, Cam.
I mean, like they're fighting over A lobby, at least with the early stun, and Kang is immediately getting the hell out of there, but it's just a cheeky play. Throw out there when your money's a little bit weaker.
Do you think we'll win the series? I still think G2 can win, or will win.
Marshall, so this is going to allow them to rotate.
Their
other
bind
people
is
off.
extremely good.
You know, this line that he's on is going to allow the defenders to stack more over towards C rather than keeping those 3 cemented on A. This is the kind of thing they could maybe try to add into their rifle rounds.
Oh, Valen, oh my, nobody's catching the contact. I also heard the ult popped off into the background. It's Kang using it, but already understands that the rotations have to be coming through fast at it. Nobody's going to need some help now. He's going to be swarmed into this short position.
Oh my. See here.
Still there, but it's going to be running short. Kills need to be found from it. The stun is almost perfect. Yes, indeed it is. There's that
years,
util that
no
we're
one
talking
hitting
about.
him.
They've got spades of it to try and refight those areas, and what a time to do it. And Trent. Oh my. 30 seconds left into the round, but surely you can't do it in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Spike hard committed into the middle of nowhere. EDG's eye set on it.
Or were they stunned? That is OP stunned, if they were
Time on
stunned.
the clock, surely.
Yeah, no.
I didn't notice
there's no
that.
way. Unless there's a weakness that
Jesus.
pops up here for EDG, but they just catch
What
it.
a massive
The contact
round.
as Trent was
Okay.
sneaking around. So there's a thrifty win to put them onto the board.
If EDG can get an...
That's what EDG
Oh,
were
I
looking
can't get an
for,
off.
the entire game.
All right, back to their mid default.
Then they won't be too worried about dropping it. Kang looks to disrupt.
Still no op in play, unfortunately, but they have 4
Time as well,
ults.
but that turret's going to be dropped down. Kang, you are right into the middle of nowhere, using both the glides,
Nice
but he
try.
just cannot escape from the fight.
He
that
tried to
G2
do
were just
something. They have 4
squaring up
ults.
to.
They have 4 ults.
He
He
knows
has to
he
do
has to
something.
get aggressive in that spot, though, because if you just let G2 fight, that ult combo is going to be deadly.
He needed a kill before the ult came in. I respect
It's
the
all
play.
occurring in the first 30
Not a
seconds.
bad play.
Nobody now will be using that drone to clear up and through into short. Don't believe it's spotted onto ice.
Yeah, I think he did use a flash, maybe. But I'm not 100%
EDG's
sure.
defensive setup again has to scatter. Losing Kang. Players going to be spread thin. Nobody getting that tag as well. And you're going to be hearing that Euro popped off now. Corners are cleared by Icy. Nobody going for
Oh my god, he dinked both.
It's a risky play.
No, he
does
only
not
dinked one.
pay
Never
off for
mind.
him.
Looks like he dinked both. Alright, this
EDG
is a
will go
save.
for it just
This
to,
is a save.
you know, poke, prod, see if they can get a pick.
Nah, this is a save.
But if they can't, this is looking like a save round already.
Unless leave.
But
Simon's missed.
with a couple kills, with one
Really?
or two,
Is he gonna ult?
suddenly it becomes
he's
worth
not.
going for.
Especially with the damage done to Trent already.
Oh, this would be a
Simon's
fucked
got-
round. No, he's on a flash.
the
They're
paranoia.
chilling.
It's going to be using this one pound for pound unless you have a plan around it. There's the blind and there's the smoke. Already down and out here. Time is going to start to tick here for EDG. Smoggy waiting for his win con to try and play himself into this spot.
Well
Blinded,
played.
that matters
Good
not.
counter
At least for
util.
G2. Got that discipline, making sure to play together as a pack.
Well played. Okay, nobody or Smoggy can drop Kang and Op here.
Simon.
Or Chi-Chi, it's
Going
fine.
for a half buy, they chose not to force.
The economy's going a bit skew with.
That was the danger of
And
committing
EDG
to
pull
the retake.
another
That's
miracle
why I
round
said
out.
It might have just been a save round, but
With these guns.
they were baited into going for it after that pick on Leaf in mid.
Smoggy's going to be priming the paranoia. Kang with deep control out towards C as well. There's a lot of information to give the rest of EDG, knowing that G2 are just sitting pretty.
Wow, this is a lot of
Obviously giving
space
up
he's
most of
taken.
mid-control. Thrown out. Used pound for pound again. Broken, taken out. Smoggy still holding
Massive
spam.
spam.
Expected. Heads up play by G2.
And then they leave?
And they don't
Oh my
overcommit
God.
into it. Instead, walking over. Kang's at an off ankle. All he needs is the one kill, but running way ahead of it. It's a
Good
flash,
stun.
it's a
Oh my
at
God,
least
the guy stunned
to
him
play
too.
Himself out,
Wait.
and he's done so with perfection.
They have to go
Nobody
C
right
now.
Behind as well, making sure that this is really.
Yeah, suck my whole dick, bro. Wow.
That's ludicrous.
Bro. Simon.
G2's supposed to trade that out. They can't, they're stunned. Another beautiful moment from Simon with his supportive utility. It won't really
Full
show in
A
the
exec.
stats. See it
Wait.
here.
Full A exec. Sova ults.
Been a number
These guys
of
need to get
rounds
one
now
kill off
since
the
Leaf has
trip.
had this lockdown
Oh my
line.
God.
They
And
could have
Cypher's
tried to
never
build
played A.
around,
And they're pushing C.
trying to get it into
to get the
position,
info.
you know, deep down short,
Which means
tucking
Simon
into
will be able to
Bunny.
get back to B in time to stun
Instead, he's been
and the
covering
planter,
flank.
who will then get ulted.
Really in a position to use it.
Oh, hell
Getting
no.
challenged soon.
Oh,
Yeah, that
hell
flank
no.
coverage may be coming through in this round.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's just going with them.
Nothing to take point and contact from it.
Oh, my days.
Mid with the drone. Again, they are none the wiser.
Oh,
3 players now.
my days.
Kang leading the
They're gonna
charge,
hit
just
A
leading
as
the
soon as-
team and striking right where it
They're just gonna run A
hurts.
now.
It's G2. You're gonna be left reeling.
And Sova's gonna ult. Cypher's gonna hit. They're gonna hit Cypher strips for sure.
Open. Already, they've got these kill trip setups, and Smoggy's already repositioned. The reinforcements have arrived at that. An ult committed. Up onto the
Sova's
high
gonna ult
ground.
for
This is an
sure.
awkward
He's
position
ready.
for G2 to be into. Jonah P with a plan, but he's pushed back and away from it with the damage done onto all of them. And already tagged up. A kill
Oh
to be
my
claimed. Jonah
God.
P dropped. Valen is right there at him. Kang gonna be found. Simon's right from behind. Again putting the squeeze. And just not expecting it.
Wow.
Oh, Kang is on the wrong side of the map.
Keep in mind, if
G2
G2 lose this round, it's likely they lose the 7th. These guys have no money left.
Slowly.
4 ults, man.
that a lot?
4 ults on G2. And for 2 rounds straight, they've had these ults and haven't gotten to use them.
Wasn't paying attention
I don't
to
think
it.
Trent has ulted this half,
That's going to stop any kind of...
by the way. He's had this ult for like 4 rounds now, 5 rounds.
Through spots out most. It's the trip here for the defensive setup. Kang's at the up though. Great line of sight. Good awareness though from G2.
Wait a
Already
second.
jump spotting this one with the smoke in their face to try and feign like they're crossed up here. But the lockdown's not going to be stretching into the back section of this C site. And Kang will be able to hold his ground.
I
Stand it
mean-
down. Hunter's Fury now into the corner. That is a nice set play.
Well
Haven't seen that one in
played,
quite
man.
some time.
Ask and you shall receive.
EDG on Fracture back in the day. I see you'll be able to get that plant down as a result of that one. So baiting him in, but he hadn't cleared Smoggy, but the trade is intact.
Oh,
there,
and Trent hears this.
unrewarded with it.
Perfect.
That patience that's being played, and with the pit.
G2 just wins this
down
round.
to the back. G2's desperately hunting,
Whack.
but a neural theft. He does get it off and stays alive.
Wait, they know he's... Trent's here.
EDG do with that information.
Oh,
Down
Simon.
into the corner
Simon
again.
the GOAT.
Global util, it's been good. Trent is basically dead
Oh,
to
he just got
rights.
eaten alive.
Indeed,
Got
cleaned
eaten
up
out.
just from that utility
What?
time. Might start to
Ah,
become
no
a problem.
time, yeah.
Spike's ticking
Wait.
away. Chi-Chu with another one. Pit's still up though. Gotta worry about this
No
one.
time,
It's not
guys. No
Planted for
time.
the pit.
Yeah, it's playing out
No
wide
way.
here. to tap. He knows he's not playing onto the contact. Jonah P is going to be weaving in and out.
Oh my
Still
god.
Be coverage. There,
Oh no!
Who saves the bloody day? No!
Oh, okay.
Oh, time getting away.
Okay.
0.36.
That's slightly.
Just trying to set Kang into the appropriate spot. I see. Spam down into the corner here.
Oh,
Smokey,
nice.
though, is going to be going down.
Wait, they can't possibly know this guy's here.
Oh,
now they do.
Steep tucked paranoia is going to be dodging.
Oh, hell no.
But at least with the
No, senor.
Backstabs in play. Kang with all that positioning. 6-6. That is an explosive finish.
Running out.
To the first half of Haven.
A back plot, waiting for the Omen smoke to come.
Barreling down A
C is almost impossible to hold. If they do hit C at any point, which they're not,
would certainly set that kind of tempo and pace forward. It's going to be util used. Responded by G2 to try and push back this A long aggression.
if they do end up hitting C, there's an EDG. They have to take this entire backside instantly. They can't wait out the smoke, and then the Viper wall comes back up, and then the rotations come in. They can't wait for any of that.
That didn't even get baited out.
Nice, he's sitting with another flash in the back pocket.
5 seconds until the fault line comes back, and the recon.
So the timing's been waited out, so EDG do have that util now to make another go with it. The smoke in short is causing problems. Kangkang's just going to just walking straight through it.
Well, knowing that...
He's lucky again to be alive. There was no damage really. Lay it down onto him here. There's 45 seconds
Oh,
left.
this Omen Flash is going to do wonders. Valin.
Recon going to be broken.
Oh,
Still
nice.
Enough, and the crossfire setups are definitely enough. G2 didn't budge. Didn't get
Nice fucking round, guys. Clean.
Delivers a 4-piece.
What a deadly fucking hold.
The stage here in the second half.
Also, we haven't seen G2 play with Viper in a long time, so hard to know if this is standard or a specific read into how EDG exec.
There's a lot of unknowns.
Please move cam down.
Learning alongside everybody at home.
The flood defense strat looks like it's going to be over towards C, as a lot of people do. Most teams are going to be running that.
All right.
Throw a smoke over.
Let's go.
Get the
Cannot get ecoed here.
And you can reinforce Leaf's position very quickly.
C is so hard. Omen Flash as well. Ready?
Now an attempt over towards the C side.
Look at this. Look at how much space they create here with this wall.
How good EDG's XX are, but they don't really have the weapons
it's just
for
broken.
So we'll have to be util to try and save the day. Leaf picks up and over, realizing he wasn't favored. Going to be backing away, and the pause is called at just the right time.
This is literally impossible.
Into the back of the site will not turn up with absolutely anything.
Is it legit impossible to take C?
Back him up, knock him down.
An impossibility.
I might just send them spiraling. Flash through into mid, couple of stray shots.
Omen Viper both playing in the B-bomb site, ready for the B-pop.
From Kang.
Because that's like a very common round, like
nice
first gun round that teams run. Oh, they're gonna keep this setup, I think.
Drone timing, I believe.
The drone didn't see anyone. They're gonna keep this setup.
Much information and a shot by Icy. We're gonna get posted back up onto that one. Trent is gonna be under so much pressure once more here with the drone into his face.
Okay, these three are pushing down mid.
He's way ahead of it. Question is, does he come up with any results?
He has to get 2, no?
It's got to be calmed. Aftershock in through into the back as well as the dart. He doesn't reveal it.
Oh, the dart, bro.
But at least he claims the kill. What a trade down. Snakebite up and over the top as well. Only applying a slight amount of vulnerability as they attempt to play and swing off of that. EDG are ready. They hold it down with the rifles.
Nice attempt by Trent.
I'm not going to lie, this comp on defense is broken because Yoru can TP between C and A. They have this wall and an Omen smoke that replenishes, or a smoke for even here if they want, anytime. They have a Viper orb constantly at A, either here or here. And if the other team goes B, they can easily converge with Killjoy Molly, Viper Molly, and Omen smoke here. Honestly, it's pretty fucking defensive.
That's Valorant looking to do some damage. That's quite
good.
Nice, yeah. 2 kills.
Good damage. Smoggy has to rebuy armor.
I'm not to like kind of walk in.
The phone line misses the
No
shot.
shot.
Crash is not
no
good.
shot.
Delayed as he's trying to activate it. Kang will punish. Steps up to that challenge with a stun as well. All up in the face of G2.
Wow, he's making so much noise as these guys walk up mid. These guys are walking up B. The good thing is Viper's still here.
Drone in the mid round.
I'll go fuck myself.
Nobody's going to use it.
They have to now know B is clear.
More information. Jonah P. They know that the Snake Bite was dropped down, at least from the 1 avenue.
Wow, these guys are holding A while these guys make noise B now. So make noise A, then make noise B, and they're pushing into them.
Doesn't really seem that he does.
They're going for a reclear. I mean, as many fights are about to be occurring
Oh
here.
no, that
Nobody
kill is everything.
wins it out through mid. Valen going peekaboo. Rips the head off Smoggy. Backs away and plays his life. Trent as well baited into a one-and-done position in case there is that re-exploration by EDG.
If you had a stat of players fault-lined, Simon would be,
He'd be
right
up there.
I mean,
What a call.
Catches onto Trent. Like you said, he's kind of stuck in short.
What a call
he has to
here.
do a lot.
Couldn't have been a better call.
He has to be worried about this B lurk, and he has to try to cover the C site as well. Viper's down, so Jonah P can't pop that wall up and try to help them flood defend in here.
That's specifically why they hit C. Viper is just dead.
He really is, right from the sides, and the damage done. I mean, listen, Kang was almost alone taking that fight, but he would have had backup at the end of the day anyway. C plant, and G2.
They only went C because they knew they killed Viper already. This wall is never going to be up. The only thing they have to worry about is Killjoy util,
You certainly don't want that one to fall
which just
into
doesn't
enemy
matter.
hands.
They can still overwhelm the site.
Making that donation over to Kang would be probably a pretty large mistake. Who knows? Maybe they wouldn't even want to play with it on the attack side as a Neon, but Kang does love to attack up. I think this round was fairly chalked right from the beginning when Icy fails his shot.
I mean, yeah, Icy just has to either get the kill or get out. One or the other. He can't die. That's just a devastating death early
Making
on.
the investment to put the
And then
operator
obviously
in his
Jonah
hands,
P
as they
also
are
missing
again by
on
going
nobody.
and saving it. He's got to be hitting. With Yoru,
This is
yes,
good calling,
you can
though.
get out, but normally that saves you from the trade.
Taps onto the orbs.
Ah. They're just going for the
Simon
orb.
happy for that one
Never
now.
mind.
He's going
I'm
to be one
dumb.
away towards the rolling thunder.
But if they do the strat, I'm
Victorious.
smart again.
Assuming to get this one online as well, and you're going to be thinking favored to at least get the plant or a couple of kills into this with G2's weaponry being so low. The danger has to come from Icy or Valent.
Well, they're definitely ending
I think we
C.
tested this C defense.
They're going to make noise A to pressure it.
Been over there
Maybe
once or
with an Omen
twice,
Smoke
but
here.
We
I
haven't
guess not.
seen what the G2 flood defense
Oh, because they have a
C
cage.
looks
Never
like.
mind.
They're actually running into a similar defensive
Wait, it's
problem
gonna happen.
as EDG were, where they keep
This guy should walk garage.
I mean, look at them right now. They don't have too much info, deep down long, that kind of thing. So you've just got no ability
Close
to pivot
enough,
your players over and
motherfuckers.
defend against this exec. This is just absolute free real estate for EDG.
Kang's the one who steps forwards, taking a challenge into the smoke. Flashes won't connect.
Okay, he walked up B instead of
Playing
garage.
a retake without any rifles really, other than just Valen and the op. It's an impossibility for G2. Position they're going to be forced into,
Ah, I love it.
choosing whether or not to even make a go of this. Up and around as well, baiting with the bodies, seeing if they can set up any sort of kills.
Oh, and they
but
lost the
everybody
op.
falls. Flawless here for EDG. Op doesn't survive.
On the ropes.
Same strat.
A mass amount of pings over towards the C side.
Oh no,
Valen
just getting orb.
going to be tested potentially here from the exec. He sprays
Good
down a
damage.
couple of
Very
bullets.
good damage.
No kill inside, just contact plays, but a dart.
Oh, I thought he was going to take his timing. He would have had it.
All up once more.
Oh
EDG.
no, Kang.
They've seen Valen over towards
I
C.
really
Now,
think he should have taken the
previously played
timing.
A lot. So that might make them think, okay, let's not go into C. It looks like it's reinforced fairly heavily. Perhaps we can take another avenue here, a different approach. And the breach ult as that tool in their back pocket.
He should have ran into C, I think. When he saw the
Fantastic
Omen like do that movement, that Omen had no idea he was going to walk up like that. So I think he could have gotten into the bomb site and stunned CT,
Past this point, looking to
and then either fallen back. I think he could have made more
well,
noise. Is
but
what I'm
already
saying.
deep down C, G2 have taken that space, and they're going to know and be fully aware that there's really
Massive.
nothing else behind this one, and so the call is made. They realize it, the slow crawl all the way over towards the A site. EDG think that they've sold them an absolute blinder.
What a timing for Icy and Jonah P to be re-clearing C. They are still going to be forced to retake, however.
Sobol, Trent's about ult.
Trent ult to deny this plan.
30 seconds left.
Nobody's sticking it. It's a little bit delayed and late.
Oh, he
here.
missed
Hunter's
it.
Fury, yeah, it's not going to be connecting. Kang's going walkabout.
Oh, massive
They didn't
kill,
have the back of it.
dude.
Their own ult as well, potentially obfuscating most of it. Flank, it's going to have to be held. Icy, no way past it. Has to break the trip now. He's alerted him to his presence.
Is he gonna flash this?
Down by
Chat, does he flash this angle or no?
This 1v1 being taken, but the rest of G2 is being just again plucked out of the prettiest picture. Still going to be trying to win out these fights, held over the shoulder. Down to that 2 versus 2. Kang ult in hand. Lets it rip, but again his head's on a swivel.
Oh!
Trent delivers a miracle. Get the hell out of here.
He's pulled out of nowhere. I
Trent!
have no concept that those players were even lined up.
Despite the fact that
Oh god.
elimination, but it's a game that will knock them off their feet. Here's a Hunter's Fury to supplement this play as well.
Nah, it's a
Lighten
fuck
up
game.
Trent.
I hate this fucking video
Kang
game.
to capitalize.
It's another round where G2, if they lose, their economy's broken. They are not out of the woods yet.
It's a fuck game.
You're all to try and
It's
potentially
fucked,
play
Chad,
this
it's
one
fucked.
into the retake. The neural
It's a fucked. But
What's
what do
up
you
most of the
do?
players?
What do you do
This isn't
there?
really a threat right now. G2 playing this one almost entirely together. A lot of util to be used here. Ural already popped off. Blind with the paranoia, up into the corner,
Oh,
spraying
big.
away. They know the rough positions of these players.
Oh,
as well.
big.
They have to collect it all together. Jonah P up onto the high ground. Not enough to collect it. Drop down.
I'm gonna
and
suck a
spray
dick.
down. Simon
Simon is the
delivers
greatest.
him around. And
He's the best player in the server.
To his bloody lap.
EDG should be favored to get up to 11 here, and that is within touching distance of securing this match and going to playoffs. The only #1 seed that would have managed that so far.
One that was least expected.
From inarguably the weakest region. And I don't mean that as a knock on China.
Oh,
just
he meant it as a knock on
historically,
China. You guys see that?
Gained, depth
He
in
said weakest
tournaments.
region.
China hasn't been there yet. But that yet
Wow.
is doing a ton
Sideshow's
of heavy
fucked for
lifting
that
here at
shot.
Champs.
I wouldn't take that.
Keyword. The times
Get him.
might be changing. EDG are grouped up here, contacting most of the way forwards. I know there's not too much of a risk, but G2 are taking a gamble of their own on the eco. It's a stack of players.
All right, well,
danger,
these guys are about to get
EDG
clean
just
dry.
making sure to walk all the way, most of the way through this one, spotting the contact here. And now, Dart not going to be dealt with, lighting them up. Cutting it up into the cross. Fire setup with the smokes finally blooming and blossoming, and
I don't know where that guy came from,
flash
but
himself
fuck.
in. Making a play, but this is EDG up to 11.
G2 are going to have to make an adjustment to reinforce this A site. It's been such a glaring weakness in their defense now.
You think so, Colin? GG?
Who knows?
I don't know about GG yet.
Leaf is one away.
Leaf is one. Yeah, Leaf is about to get his
Trent is
ult.
a couple away from a Hunter's Fury. These kind of ults can really reinforce an A site. They work for plant denial. They work for a retake potential as well. But they're going to get them online by dying, really.
He got his ult, so it's fine.
It's not a great way for the end of your map to look.
The improvements that have been made, I'm dead impressed. The pace and tempo. It's turned up, increased off the back of it. Ult not committed, in fact, just broken. Kang trying to play himself in.
Huge
It's
help,
doubled up.
huge help.
Movement slightly ajar, enough to just offset all of it.
Huge.
Pre-fires into the corner. Hunter's Fury again to supplement and push back EDG away from this C site.
What a fucking great
G2 are
round.
using huge amounts of ultimates here.
Now they can play
but it
full
is getting
retake.
them the
Doesn't even
value.
matter. Killjoy, could they have Killjoy ult?
G2 looking to re-clear over towards
I
Garage.
was picked up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Does he realize his back? He's got enemies there.
Silent drop down, Leaf.
Huge.
He nails it. Chichu drops, so does the spike. Nobody going for another reclamation. No, my goodness.
Clean round?
Smoggy can only do so much into this spot.
Clean round. It's not GG.
Time to work with, but unfortunately, insurmountable odds. And it's all set against them here. G2 will not go down themselves.
That was a good set. Weakness. EDG are going to try to exploit that.
Oh, they're not going A.
Try to exploit that.
3 people A, they're not
Players
going A.
cemented in place for G2 on A, and Icy
It's a garage split?
incentivized to go for the push.
Oh
Now Icy.
no, I see.
Yes, he has the gate crash, but he's taking this fight almost alone. Nobody. He's droned up and right ahead
Huge.
of it. Nobody.
Huge fight.
Bursted down, beam
Humongous.
down. Where's the follow-up and through? It's up through Garage.
Nice.
And Kang
Okay, it's over. They're fucked now.
dropped. Leaf making sure to shore up those defenses with the reinforcements now scattering and arriving. There are some potential holes here into the setup, and Chichu has found one of them.
They can literally play so safe. Killjoy ult.
Very safe positioning there from Icy and Leaf. They don't want to get caught out. They're happy to give the C site over. They've got lockdown for the retake, as long as Leaf doesn't die right now.
Why not play like that? It's a 3v5. Don't give away.
Wow, this is a good
necessary
play from EDG though.
advantages. Fault line. Push into the spawn. Smoggy wants to go with
Oh,
things, but it did not connect.
absolutely
Not onto
owned.
Icy, not this time. Simon with the plant. Stuck in place, Chi-Chu's still there, pushing forwards, aftershock as well. It's all
they're
highlighted and orchestrated like they want to try and fight this once again, and G2 are fully aware.
Wow,
Anti-flash
G2 is so
down
good.
into the back.
It's so good, chat. Nobody dies for free.
Sacrificing his own body for it, but he's still the one to
Another
come up with the
clean
kill.
round.
Simon has got to do so much more.
No.
Kills are offered up towards
Don't be
him,
crazy.
but not enough in the end.
Simon is
G2
insane, but no chance.
collect it all together, playing together with that discipline that's highlighted this team as a major strength all throughout, and they've managed to equalize it up to 11.
That A fake was such a...
11 to 11.
Oh my god.
Nice and cautious here by EDG. They're hoping and praying that somebody will just peek onto this A-long angle for the information. Full prey to Kang with the
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jiggled, I believe, onto
Does
the
Trent
other
die?
side. Chi-Chu also going exploration.
Trent is jiggling.
Oh, Garage does manage to fire a few bullets necessary, takes out the alarm bot.
And now nobody actually has somebody with him, right? He's not going to get timinged.
They're all from IC. This is going to be used
Really?
roughly around the minute mark. He needs that mid-round information for the rest of his team. Spotting two of these players in through mid. Pretty big tell. Exiting out, gate crashes potentially to the other side of the map as well. So the slow
Yeah, I'm
and
too
steady
locked
play
in on
by
this round.
EDG.
Holy shit, you guys almost got an ad.
Longer
I got you guys, don't worry.
Oh, Kang misses it with a shoulder peek.
Oh, Viper's ready here.
G2, they do not want to offer any more chances. Shock dart, rebounds, patience play.
Oh, this is a very obvious A hit.
5 seconds. This looks like it's moving. The jump spot.
Oh my god.
Trent tempt him twice. Rolling Thunder now committed. Paranoia alongside it. Valen is tucked safe. Nicely inside the orb.
Humongous kill.
This guy's still alive and kicking here with a flash of his own as well to play into the back pocket.
Oh,
the rest
G2
of his
wins.
team already played all the way in. Simon weaving in and out. Nowhere to play. With the spike into his hands, he just has to let the time run way out. And G2, they've stolen this round away.
G2
The momentum
wins.
felt like it was in the hands of EDG. This is the
EDG's
12th
broke
round
as
now
fuck, too.
for G2.
What a beautiful adjustment. Now with a chance to bring us to bind. You gotta close teams out like G2.
Alright. Fuck it. A fuck it rush B.
Kang's going to take matters into his own hands here. All
They
the
still have Killjoy ult.
Fast play from EDG. Again, an open site for the taking. Fault line in through the link as well, but G2 and none playing towards it.
So how do they defuse here is my
Lockdown's
question.
going to be used as well to clear this one out nice and freely. No more util has to be used
So
here by
Trent is
G2. Droning
obviously
through
gonna
the back.
push
Trent's
this.
going to be threatening. Like it could be
Oh
making
my
the play
god,
for this
nobody.
one.
Oh my god, nobody.
Reflank. They're gonna know about this.
Nobody's already passed it though.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die for his teammate.
Onto the board. This is for the map.
Nobody has to die.
Somebody needs to stop this.
Oh!
But no one is there. G2
GG. Running ad.
right from beneath.
I didn't even
them.
notice the defuse.
They steal the map away.
Yes, baby. Map
Dying
3.
is
I'm down.
fainted to happen.
I think steal is the perfect word to use there.
I'm down for
EDG
map
looked
3.
like they were in control.